I'm back with another video, and yeah, I know it's been a long time since I've done an unboxing video. I've gotten a few DVDs added to my collection. I don't know if I'm going to open those, but I wanted to open this one for a couple reasons. I got this for Christmas, by the way. I'm going to open this for two reasons. Firstly is because this is my first ever complete series on Blu-ray or DVD, like physical media at all, so I think that this is pretty cool. And second of all, I looked online on YouTube, and this is the international version, okay? And you can tell because it's got these symbols. Whenever you see weird-looking symbols like this, it's an international version, probably European, because Europeans just be like that sometimes. I looked, and there's actually no review of the European version of this. And I got this because I'm going to... I just got this to like use on my computer rather than using a DVD player, so it should be fine in the US. But I'm going to go ahead and open this up and see what we got. And I haven't seen the unboxings. Let me pull this off. I haven't seen the unboxings for the American versions, so I don't know how this is different to the American versions. But the cool thing about the European versions of DVDs and Blu-rays in general, and one reason why I like them sometimes better than US versions, like why I got, for instance, the European version of Spider-Man Far From Home instead of the US version, is because it comes with more subtitles and audio tracks. A lot of times the American versions will only have the English audio and subtitle tracks. And so it just has more compatibility, if you care about that sort of thing. Actually, not sure why, but I don't know if you can tell, the corner seems a tiny bit dinged. I don't know if that was how the Christmas presents were being handled or whatever. But in general, very, very smooth, good quality. See on the front here, it's, boasting that this is done by Steven Spielberg and starring Noah Weil. I don't know if Noah Wile's even really gone on to do anything as big as this show was. But yeah, I've had a knack for enjoying any TV shows that Steven Spielberg has done that were like sci-fi and like in like the 2010s or so. And yeah, you can see it's got like the 15 rating on there, the TNT logo down the side. Turn it over to this side here. See the Blu-Ray Insignia, just like on the front. And since it says only Blu-ray, that's signifying that this is only going to be a Blu-ray, no DVD, and no digital keys on this one. Got the Warner Brothers logo here, so this is like a Warner Brothers release. They were probably the people who produced it originally. Well, also, of course, there's DreamWorks. If you see down here in the corner, I remember this from watching it. I really wanted to get this because they took it off of Amazon Prime a couple years ago, and I realized now that they did that to put it on HBO Max, but I don't really want to pay for HBO Max. Got a couple descriptions on the back. You have a description in English of the show. Well, actually, no. It's the same thing. This describes the complete series set, and this here describes the show itself. You also have, let's see, what is this? Special features, over 11 hours of bonus content, exclusive featurette, audio commentaries, character interviews, cast interviews, behind the scenes featurette. So this is a lot. 5 seasons of this show. And yeah, very cool. So I'm expecting it to be just like these things all together. So I might be opening into each individual series on here too. Oh, by the way, I want to show you the bottom of this. I don't know. Let's see if you can read this, but yeah, it's just like the basic information showing the rating. It's got what is it? Dolby True HD. I don't even know what that means. 1,946 minutes. So this is a lot of stuff. 1080p resolution, surround sound. Very, very nice. Falling Skies, the complete series. Wonderful. Okay, so you push down the top, it slides up from the bottom, and look at that, actually. Yep. So they're all nestled in there in their own individual cases. So you've got Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, and Season 5. And they all say the complete, like, whatever number season, which is a trend I'm noticing. So I'm going to pull this out. And, the final season disc is the one that's facing out, which, frankly, that's not... If I was personally going to do it, I would show, like, it in chronological order, but it's whatever. So here we have the first season. And these are not shrink wrapped in here at all. This is just, like, how they show up. So I'm gonna put this to the side here. So this is the complete first season. This is, the poster you got. It's got like the old classic TNT icon there, and the names of every single episode that's featured in this. Not a ton of episodes in this, and this when I opened this was kind of falling out, and I'm not sure why, because I don't know if this is called like the insert or whatever it's called, but this is one of the most secure, I guess, inserts is what you'd call it, that I've seen, more so than this. So I don't know, but let's see. So you got 2 Blu-ray discs. This one has the first half of the season. This one has the other half of the season, as well as some special features. So fairly basic. Oh, and also another thing too, just a note. It has the little things that tells you that this is the international version. Although this says 12 and the other one says 15. So I don't know if something happened later on for the series to get turned to be rated TVMA. I'd only seen season 1 on Amazon Prime before they pulled the show. So very interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the ratings change over the course of the seasons. Now, coming out of here, well, I'm going to put this back in here the way that I found it. And, well, first of all, it's easier if I just take one out and then put this one back in. So, this is a very nice, this is actually a very, very cool cover. I like this. You've got all the people in their nice action man poses. The TNT logo down in the middle this time, their little tagline, "We Know Drama." Again, saying, "This is made by Steven Spielberg, starring Noah Wild." And on the back, got the names of all the episodes, just like last time, as well as all the special features included. And interestingly enough, it says season finale right next to the name of the season finale. I'm not sure why it's important to distinguish that or not. But yes, here we go. This is the season where everything shows up as saying 15. And just like last time, 2 discs for each season. Although this time, both discs have special features. So, very nice, very nice. Now, I'm going to move on. Oh, sorry, got a notification. I'm going to move on. Go to season 3. And by the way, if you leave, I'm not going to be offended. Some of this is going to be kind of boring and pedantic, but I just wanted to, if you want the full experience of what it's like to actually have these, this is what I'm trying to portray here. So here we got season 3, complete 3rd season. This one, they changed a little bit. No more tagline next to the classic logo, and this is kind of farther down. The other 2 was really close up to the top here, but this is farther down. Very, very cool thing, and I have no idea what this mech thing is. No spoilers, please, in the comments. But this is different than in the previous series. Same style as the other ones. You got the names of every single episode, plus the season finale right next to the season finale, which for some reason they didn't do on the first season. I'm expecting them to do it on the rest, though. And of course, mentioning all the special features that you guys. And yep, just like the last. Let's see. Yep, just like the last season, you have the ratings. Now, this one's weird. You got 2 discs for the same season. You got part 1 and part 2. Both each have special features. But the weird thing about this one is, I don't know the different. Hold on, let me look at this and see what the names of the different rating systems are, because well, one is the Irish. The blue one is Irish. I don't know what the other one is. I'm guessing that the other one is just like general European. The general European for one of the discs is 12, and for the other one is 15. But for the Irish one, it's 15 on both. So I'm not sure what happened. It's kind of curious. I might want to go look that up sometime. But it's very, very nice. But I'm expecting I'm expecting just in general a formula for all of these, just like generally looking the same, which isn't a bad thing. It's nice to have some uniformity. Now this season here has the poster that was on when I started watching the show. Now I don't know if it was because this was the season that was airing at the time, or the one that had just gotten put up there. But this is the when you open Amazon Prime, from when I was watching the show, this is the banner that you'd be presented with, and it looks about as epic as the show is. Very, very, very nice. Got the Steven Spielberg thing closer to the top, unlike the last one, which is kind of interesting. Here, now this is a little bit different, okay? So you have the names of all the episodes, but on top it says season premiere, not squished up next to the side. And for the season finale, it says, okay, this is the finale part 1, and this is the finale part 2. So that's a little bit different. Also, got a little bit of extra information. I don't know if it said Falling Skies there or have the TNT logo right next to it. So, changing up the formula a little bit this time. And again, you got 2 discs for each season. Very nice. And finally, we have season 5, which I heard from a friend. I heard from a friend it wasn't the best, but I'm gonna stick through the series, watch the whole thing. Yeah, Nathan Noah Weil, and Steven Spielberg thing closer up to the top. So it looks like that one season was the only one that didn't have it up there. Still got the TNT logo, the classic TNT logo. So this must have been before they changed it, which was somewhat recent. Although, if you're watching this video sometime down the road, you'd be like, "What? New?" Like, but yeah, I'm still kind of getting used to the new logos and stuff. But got the names of every single episode on here, and this time it doesn't say series finale or season finale. So for making fanfare about all the other season finales, the season finale that matters the most, just for some reason isn't on here, or at least isn't noticed. You see special features. Now this one I think has the least amount of special features than like the rest of the series for whatever reason. And one thing I found interesting, let me take a look back at these, because the copyrights for the others, actually I didn't pay close attention to this, but the copyrights correspond to the year that each season was released. So this one says 2016, the previous one said 2015, the one before that said 2014. So these must literally just be the season discs just smushed together into this package, rather than being something special, which I kind of suspected from how it appeared in here, and I turned out to be right. Or at least, maybe I'm not right, but it's just how it seems to be presented. You'd have to correct me and see, because I don't know what the individual seasons collections are like. And here it is. This is consistent this time. Both ratings are 15, and sharing one season on 2 discs as usual. However, just like in season 1, you only have 1 disc with the special features, and that's this one. The other one has no special features, probably because it doesn't have as many special features. So that is that. This is the complete series of Falling Skies. And before I go, I do kind of want to talk about the material. Let me put this back in here. I want to talk a little bit about the material that these things are made of. So this is very, very flimsy. It feels like a very, I don't know, just like laminated paper, more or less. The inside feels 100% like paper. The outside just feels like laminated. But it looks good. Like, if you were to just look at this, the quality is like really good. So it's not something like, oh, this looks like this looks cheap. It just feels a little bit flimsy. If you were to, you can really easily bend this out of shape if you wanted to, which I do not. Now, this right here, which, by the way, did I put this in correctly? I don't know if I put this in correctly or not. But a couple things about this that I don't 100% like. This, well, the nice thing about this is actually cardboard, I think, not paper, not laminated paper, which is nice. And this also has like the thing on the back. But the only thing I don't like about this is that it's not the easiest thing if you want to. Actually, you know what? No, this is not. But what I was saying was, this is not the easiest thing if you want to just take out a disc, because you have all these different things in here. So I guess if you want to take one out, you kind of have to force it out a little bit and hold all the other ones in. So it's not the most intuitive thing in the world. But other than that, it's a very minor complaint. You can get the discs out. It's not a struggle. You don't have to be the Hulk to take the Blu-rays out. So very nice. I'm hoping I put these in the way that they originally were. I'll go back into the video for reference there. But yeah, very nice. This is the international version of Falling Skies. Hopefully for international folks who want to watch this ends up getting translated with the auto-translate closed captions. Because I thought it would be nice for people who are thinking about watching the show or getting this version. That'd be nice to, like, see what it's like before actually buying it. So this is what it's like. Probably very similar to the US version, but just working on international things with the international ratings that correspond to the different seasons, the different discs. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it might not be like the best video I've ever made, but probably the highest quality or like coolest thing I've actually gotten. I got this for free. It's for Christmas, so it is a really good deal. Not as crazy as the deal when I got those two Lethal Weapon movies for like $2-3 each on DVD. But I am super happy and thankful to my mother for getting this to me for my for Christmas. So yeah, this is the Falling Skies Complete series on Blu-ray International version. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll release another video when I feel like it, I guess. I don't know. Okay, hold on. I apologize for the noise in the background. It's my brother. He's playing video games. But apologize for the noise in the background. My brother Avery is playing video games over there. But I wanted to say that I went online, found an unboxing of the US version. And the US version is actually quite a bit different. So if you're interested in, even if you plan on getting the international version, if you're just curious to see like the differences between the US and the international version, I would recommend that you go check it out. 2016, but I'm sure it still applies, and I'm sure that it looks exactly the same. It's by this guy named Wesley Wyndham Blu-ray unboxings, and it was done in Spanish, but I just used the auto translate for the closed captions, and it worked just fine for me. So I'll plan on leaving a link to that video in the description of my video, just so that you can see the differences between the US and the international box sets of the complete series. So that's all I had to say. Bye. I'll stop bothering you now.